Let me know the audio's coming through. Awesome. Hey, what's good? Thank you, hey, good. I appreciate that, man. Love the support. Always appreciate it. Okay. We got a lot to do. This year's going to be major. It's going to be major. People don't really understand how much work I've been putting in to prepare for this year. Because I want to bring you guys even more content. Not just content, but content that's actually going to help you, okay? I don't want to just make content to make content, all right? So this year, starting off the year, I already have multiple workshops in the can, ready to go, okay? Matter of fact, they're already scheduled. All you got to do, okay, is head to my website, all right, at Robert Silver Photography. There we go. RobertSilverPhotography.com, and you could see all the workshops I have planned for 2023. I have 4 of them so far. I plan on adding more, but you definitely don't want to miss out. 4 of them are in studio, and 3 of them are in studio. One of them is a natural light portrait photography workshop in San Francisco, so you do not want to miss that. Okay. The other, what else do I have coming up? Of course, I'm going to be doing Let's Talk Photography, my podcast show with other special photography industry guests. That'll be on Thursday, so I have that on Thursday at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then I'm going to keep bringing you more random live photo shoots. So I notice a lot of people like that. They like checking in and asking questions. So I'm going to do more live photo shoots straight from my studio. So stay tuned for that. And of course, Mondays, like tomorrow, I'm going to be doing Marketing Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about your marketing survival guide for 2023. That's right, photographers. If you're looking to turn your passion into profit, you don't want to miss that show. That means you need to tune in. Okay, it's just that simple. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do 7 p.m. tomorrow on my YouTube channel right here. So that means you need to subscribe. If you're watching, you need to subscribe. Okay, and I'll be talking all about creative ways in which for you to turn your passion into profit. 2023, it's getting ugly. It means you need to really put in the work. Having a camera is not good enough. Having a couple pictures on Instagram is not good enough. You need to do way more than that. You need to actually have a strategy. Why are you posting? Why are you posting at particular times, etc.? What kind of content is going to be effective to reach the audience you want to reach? That's why I do Marketing Mondays. It's for photographers looking to turn their passion into profit. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. Tomorrow evening. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Robert Silver Photography, and then Instagram, for those on Instagram right now. Thank you very much. And I'm on TikTok at Robert Silver Photography, and of course, Twitter at Robert Silver Photography. So go ahead and follow me in those other spaces. I am active on all of them. On TikTok, I am more active, but everyone very, very. Okay, so today I'm going to be editing these particular photos I took with Sandra in the studio with a pecan color backdrop in my Nikon Z9. Now, this video, the photo shoot itself, you can watch now on my YouTube channel. Just go ahead and check it out. You could go to a playlist called Live Photo Shoots, and you can see that photo shoot there. But now I'm going to edit the photos that she chose to have edited, right? So she chose them, and I'm going to just go through them and do my editing process, mostly in Lightroom. And then later on, I'm going to do, I usually go back through, and if I have to, I'll bring it into Photoshop, right? So, all right, let's get into it. Let me know that the audio sounds good, everything is smooth, okay? Make sure everything sounds good. Really appreciate it. By the way, let me just show you real quick, if you haven't already. Let's go. All right, for those that are on YouTube right now, and if you're on Instagram, you click the link in my bio and go to my YouTube channel. You'll see my computer screen. You'll see everything that I'm doing now while I'm editing. Okay. So right here, it's my workshop website. You can easily find it at Robert Photography. Right here, as you can see, here it is. Oh wait, let me make sure it's being displayed. Boom, boom. Okay. Boom. There we go. All right. So here we go. Here's my website. Here's all the stuff. You'll see my upcoming live shows. These already passed. I'll update these later today. My most recent photo shoots I display here if you want to come check them out. But you just click workshops right there, and then it's going to take you to this screen. Okay. Everybody on Instagram, if you want to watch me edit more photos and you can see my computer screen right now, go to my YouTube channel. That's where I'm live. That's where you can see everything right now. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Let me load that. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, post them in the chat area in the description section of my YouTube channel. Okay. Hey everybody, thank you, gorgeous nerd. All right, so here we are, my workshops. You can see whatever videos I have coming up, etc., for my live shoots. And then here are my 4 upcoming workshops I already have planned, scheduled, set, and delivered. All right, intro to indoor studio flash photography, exploring beauty photography workshop. That one's gonna be amazing. Definitely excited for that. Commercial beauty as well as editorial. Learn that. Okay, check out my website for that. Click the, if you're on YouTube, I mean on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio. All right. Photographic men, portrait photography workshop, light portrait photography workshop. So those I have for now. I will be adding more, but you don't want to miss them. The studio workshops are limited space, only 5 people. Okay, so you definitely want to get it now. Anybody that purchases their ticket now, they actually get a discount. So they're all on discount right now, okay, to reserve your own spot. All right, so there you go. That's enough of my little spiel right here. Let's get into the fun stuff, okay? Let's get into it. All right. Boom. Bada bing. Cool. Let's get into that. Here's my lightroom. Awesome. Make sure you guys all see that. It doesn't show the size. It doesn't show the editing. All right. So here we are. Now these are the photos that she chose, that she wanted to edit, right? And again, for those on Instagram, okay, click the link in my bio. You can see the screen and what I'm doing while I'm editing, okay? And let me see why it's not allowing me to show all the parameters that I'm doing. It's very interesting. Maybe that's a... Yeah, it shows black. It's weird because I'm showing all the parameters on Lightroom. But when I... Yeah, it's totally full on my Lightroom. That's very interesting. I wanted to show what the parameters Instagram, go ahead and click the link in my bio. Go to my YouTube channel and you can see the photo that I'm editing now on my screen. Okay. Everything looks smooth. Yeah, that's so weird. All right, let's get to editing photos. What time is it? It's here. Let me see. Oh, that didn't do it. Let's edit. All right. I always start with like a quick adjustment. I can already tell I don't like how warm it is on her face right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cool it down a little bit. Now when it comes to editing, I always do like an auto check real quick and just see if like I'll press auto just to see where it goes and then adjust accordingly. It never goes to where I want it, but like it does a good job of like, okay, this is where we recommend. Loosen up the saturation. So right on the side here, you can't see that's so you can't see it. Love to see it. It's gonna be very annoying. Can't see what I'm doing, right? You can see my photo change. It's definitely not. Let's see So what I did is I cooled it down a little bit using temperature, and then because her face is super warm and it's like orangey, I'm gonna go to the Giselle color. I'm gonna go to the orange and now remember this orange that I'm lowering in the detail here. Okay. And then see this lower portion is because I think I used a grid on the softbox, so it's a little dark here. So I'm going to use a gradient tool and fix that right there. You just press M. After a while, you just get so used to it. Shortcuts, it really increases its efficiency. So I highly recommend just playing with Lightroom. And then I'm gonna bring it up a little bit, right? Because obviously, the wider it is, the more gradient or the fall off of the effect that the mask is that you're using. So what I do is after each time I the slash button. So I'm like, okay, is it good enough? No. Now, what I want to do is, with this photo, I'm actually going to go back to the color section, the HSL color section, and bring up, there we go. Look at that, look at that. Just a little, I brought it up to about 37, and the dress just pops. So there it is at 0. Okay, that's 0. Now I'm going to bring it up. See? And I actually brought up some of the color in the back too. Okay, I'm going to leaves because I'm showing the similar gel. Okay, cool. All right. So when it comes to all the editing parameters on the right hand side, I tend to go from top to bottom, right? So I skip tone curve. So let's matter of fact, let me add a little texture. Texture, crispness to it. Okay. And you can't tell, but I shot with the Nikon Z9 and 24 to 70 FPS. And then, if you have any questions, make sure you're posting your comments. Okay, feel free. Okay, okay. Also, I just want to know that during the holidays, I really, really wish that allow me to show this. I really wanted for you to be able to follow along. Yeah, that's a StreamYard / communicating to StreamYard communicating to the lightroom program. Like it'll show the center part, but it won't show anything, the bottom or anything. Hell, it doesn't show my name. That's interesting. Let me see if there's a view. Doesn't subject. It's actually kind of scary. So make sure you have the latest version. You definitely don't want to miss that. Now, all the parameters I can adjust is just on her herself, the subject in this case. So I'm just going to increase the shadow just a hair to 5. But it made a big difference just doing that. Uh-oh. Okay, so that. Back into it, shall we? These photos look nice. I really want them to look good. See how I'm doing that. All right, cool. So I just adjusted her face. Her face is toned down a little bit. Increased the highlights a tad here. Now I already see some things I want to fix, which is down here. I can see some of this stuff here. If you could take a look, see that? A wrinkle. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. So, in Lightroom, they've added like blemish removal tools, which are really good. Link everybody on Instagram. Come check me out on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. Okay, then you can see what I'm doing right here. They have a content aware removal tool. Of course, they have the heal brush and the clone brush. That content removal, the content aware removal is amazing. Just wipe over like this here. It does its little dance, and then boom, bada bang. You know, it does something. In this case, it didn't do a good job. Okay, but it does it. It really does. But I am going to use. See how this is. There. Okay. this is an issue where I will go to Photoshop for this part. You see, it did okay, but not 100%. Okay, see that right there? That's what I'm using for content where around this in Photoshop for sure. So I'll come back to that later. Okay. Everybody on Instagram, come check me out on YouTube. You can see the screen and everything what I'm doing. Okay. Cool. So I'm going through. Now I'm gonna take care of her face. You see, there's like a few things here I definitely want to take care of. A little bit. You guys can see that. No, no, no. Even that right there can be an issue. Cool. And I never try to hit like these edges or lines because then all sorts of weird stuff happens. That your eye. Now look at that. Check this out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Before, right? After. Before, after. Cool. You know, now that I'm this close, let me see. Dial back the yellow a bit. All right, so you can see what now the thing with cleaning up and touching the face is like you still want to keep the texture, right? But of course you want to enhance your view, right? That's not what it is. So I think it's an interesting balancing act. And after a while you just get better and better at it. Okay? See what it did right there with the pixels, kind of smooth it out. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna go from content aware. Now we're gonna go to healing. See if that does it. I always try to pick an area that has similar texture to where I'm trying to. There we go. Let's press that twice. Boom, bada bang, like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna use healing here too. Hey Daniela, how are you? You can see all the stuff I'm editing now right here on my YouTube channel. All you gotta do is press the link in my bio, and you can see the screen and what I'm editing and everything. It's pretty cool. Just go to YouTube. Fix that a little bit too. Press enter twice. Make sure. So now I'm really looking for like these imperfections. Like look at that. See that right there? I'm gonna go to content aware. Then cover that up a little bit. Boom. And then bam. Okay. Let's take a look at the shot. Let's see that on the screen. Pretty sweet. Whoops. There we go. There you go. I appreciate you letting me know. How's that? I didn't know the music was on, so I apologize. That was on another how's that how's that? Okay. How's my mic now? Is everything good? Is the oh oh yeah, I don't think we need that. Don't think I need that there. Okay. Um Let me know if the music is good. Let me turn this thing all the way down, okay? It shouldn't have been on. So I apologize for that. That I'm sure was annoying. Okay. Let's get into it. Cool. Someone give me a thumbs up if the audio sounds better now. That'd be nice. Just want to make sure you hear me. Okay, so you can see here the before and the after. The before on the left and the after on the right. So already a huge difference. What I do want to do is let's see here. What do I want to do to make this a little better? Actually, I'm going to use a gradient tool for this next thing. Okay. use a gradient tool, just like right here in the lower left corner. And bring that up here. Let me just see. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Bring it back down. Let's bring up the shadow, see what that does. You know what? I'm not going to touch it. Sometimes, just because you have features doesn't mean you need to be using these features. Hey, Derek, how are you, man? If you want to jump on live on my YouTube channel right now, you can. Feel free. Let me know if you want to. I'll text you the link. Okay? If anybody, this is an open situation, okay? Matter of fact, let me get the link. Copy that. Let me send it over to Derek right now in case he wants to jump on in. Okay. There you go, brother. I just sent you the link I just texted it to you. Okay. All right. So now let's get into this. Cool. Now, I could try to eliminate this backdrop up top here with the content aware. I'll try that. If not, then that's something I'll do in Photoshop later on. Okay. So far, this is looking pretty sweet. Okay. And I'm liking the way it looks. Yeah, Derek, come on, man. Press that link. Come on in. You're always welcome. Let's get back to that. Oh, did I just? Oh, okay. I thought he just jumped in. Well, I may have another photographer jump in on this one, everyone. So I always say more the merrier, right? Please, if you're watching on YouTube, please press that, smash that like button. That would really help me out. I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so we have this now. Let me just bump up the contrast a little bit. There we go. A little bit more on a contrast. There we go. Now it's really popping. Let's go to detail. Increase the sharpness by 20. And then get that radius up. There we go. Then detail up a little bit. Jeez, that's not right. There we go. Probably about 36. And then let's get the mask down to, there we go. Nice. Very smooth. All right, so this is a good start. Here's the before, the after, the before, the after, right? So editing is about well, of course it's trial and error, but also it's really about enhancing. So, a dab will do. That's like a good rule of thumb. A dab will do. Do not go crazy. There's no need to. Now let's take the tool here. Okay. Derek, if you're still there, man, feel free to jump in. Okay. You're more than welcome. You just need your cell phone. That's it. And you're in here like swimwear. All right. Now let's try to create another mask. I'll use a brush. Oh, not a mask, excuse me. There we go. Removal. Let's try the healing brush. Let's just see what it does. It's probably going to do something absolutely disgusting, but we'll try it out. Hey, Anderson, how are you, man? Go to my YouTube channel right now, and you can see the screen and the photos I'm editing on YouTube. Okay. Cool. Ah, look at that. It actually did a pretty good job. Bam. All right. I can see a little bit, but it's definitely not bad, right? I mean, what do you think? Post a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But that's pretty good. Let's do it again. But this time what I'm going to do is use the content aware. Oh, did somebody just... Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, man. How are you?
I'm just over here chilling. I'm kind of hungover from last night.
All right, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You hung out with the pops or
No, I just kind of hang out by the. Do you know where Sassoon is?
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
went over there.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome, brother. So, you know, I didn't think I'd have a guest, but I invited you. I invited Sandra too, but she didn't come, cuz she was busy with her kids and stuff. So you can
That's
see
all
I'm
good.
I'm busy working on this here photo and but you know what? Lightroom doesn't let you show the parameters. You believe that?
Really?
You see it? That's weird. That's so weird because I chose Lightroom inside of StreamYard. I think it's StreamYard. Maybe it's StreamYard, but it only shows the internal. It doesn't even show like, yeah, it doesn't
It
show the
just shows a
parameters.
preview.
It shows what I'm editing exactly. AC Green, make sure you come to my YouTube channel. Okay, click the link in my bio, and you can follow along with us. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So right now I'm like cleaning up things and just going live and editing these photos.
Cool, cool.
And yeah, so far it's coming out
Uh,
pretty clean.
I am doing the same.
Oh, you're doing the same thing? That's what's up.
Yeah.
There you go. It's that kind of a day. You know what I mean? People are like, it's for everybody's saying. What do they say? They're all saying, Happy New Year, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, I am trying to be busy.
Yeah, talk about resolutions and all that stuff.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I think it's a time for reflection.
I think it is for a lot of people. Me, New Year's is like I need. It is a time of reflection because that's why I'm trying to work harder. You
Yeah.
know. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with this in Photoshop right there. I could see it and I could see it there, and that's annoying. But hey, take a look at the before and after though. It's a big difference, right? I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
to do that much inside of Lightroom is, hey Lauren, if you want to see the photos I'm editing, you can see it on my YouTube channel right now. Click the link in my bio. But otherwise, I can't wait to shoot with you next. Matter of fact, you could message me and let me know what your availability is, so we can put something on the calendar.
Mm.
Um, anyway, so that's a pretty good amount of editing. Yes, thank you, Lauren. You're awesome. Love working with you. Um, so this is dope. So I'll just move to the next one. This is pretty good. This is pretty good for now. Boom. And what I tend to do, everybody, is since I edit the first one and these next three are pretty much the same lighting, same space, obviously everything. I'll copy. I don't do the previous because the previous may take also all the I mean you could, but it will take all the masking and everything you did in the last photo, so it'll just create more work. And then I'll paste it here. And now I'm kind of in the same pocket, but obviously I need to readjust a few things. You see, now there's no blue here. I would switch to gel. I don't know why the fuck I did that. But anywho, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? So what photos are you
Creativity
working on?
comes out.
Huh?
Your creativity comes out.
Yeah, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, I should have kept it the way it was. I actually like the blue lighting better. Look at that
Mm.
content. The content aware tool. You know the content. Hey, Sandra. You know you could jump in. Come on now. I text you the link. Just jump in anyway. Use your cell phones. And look at me as I edit your photos. Okay. She's there on Instagram. She just tuned in. I texted her the link. Come join us. I got Derek in here with me. Right. Let's make a community out of this. Um. She's like my loud kids. All right. You know the content and aware tool in Lightroom. Do you know?
Yeah, I use that for the background.
Oh, copy that. Yeah, see, it did a pretty good job, except a few things I can see, like right here. But I'm very happy that they
Mm.
came out with that feature. Trust
Yeah.
and believe that.
I wish they
Usually,
would put some of the features in out of Photoshop into Lightroom.
that I think that was one of them because we used to not be there like two versions ago. It wasn't there.
Yeah, I hate having to switch over
To what?
to Photoshop after Lightroom.
I tend to go to Photoshop for certain things that Lightroom can't do. Like right now, it's being a little jerk. But
Exactly.
you see, but it gets you pretty close though. You can't deny that. It gets you pretty close. See, like right there, boom. Now I switched it to the healing brush, the kind of where sometimes does this, see this weird shit. You know what I mean? And then
Mm.
I used then I mask it again. Look what it did. Why does it think it should be down there? That's crazy. Um,
Yeah, the masking, that's kind of funny.
it does act super funny. So what I'm gonna have to do is, ooh, hold on, son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna have to game the system. Is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to game the system. Do about that much. Okay. See, this is where you got to do like a mask on a mask on a mask. This shit's crazy. There we go.
So, you want to check out what I'm working on?
Yeah, hold on, brother. How do you? Can you? Are you gonna like turn it around or something?
Can you see it?
I don't know. Let's see. Hey, City Vision, you can see all the stuff I'm doing right now. Click the link in my bio. Click YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now. You can see my screen, see everything. Oh, dang. That's what's up. Was that at the studio?
It was.
Oh, okay. That's just another setup that you had there.
Yeah, she had another outfit,
That's what's
so
up. That
we
looks
shot
really
that.
dope. Yeah. Nah, way to go, man. I'm glad the studio was able to like give you a lot of space to be creative.
Yo, shout
Um,
out to East Bay Studio.
Shout out to East Bay Studio. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. I should have. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to East Bay Photo Studio. Shout out to Dula Chappelle. For letting me know about my music being up super loud. So a little shout out to her because or him, whoever. Um, because I didn't know my music was playing this whole damn time. So on the console it's off, but I guess it was on inside of StreamYard and I didn't even know it. So
I
shout
didn't even
out
hear
to you.
anything.
Huh?
I didn't even hear anything.
I didn't hear it either. Well, yeah, well not now, but this was earlier before you jumped on.
Oh, okay,
I just
gotcha.
want to just acknowledge them. Well, what is going on in my Lightroom right now? What in the hell is?
Is it taking a long time to
There we
load?
go. No, it's just like
Mine's taking forever.
the Lightroom.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta back out of this.
look how much masking I have to do inside of fucking shit's crazy. So inside of freaking, it's getting better, but it's definitely not. It's not beating any Photoshop anytime soon. That's and it's not meant to, but still.
No, that's a quick little thing to
Yeah,
edit some photos.
that's right. But with these backdrops, when you see something, it really stands out. And unless you're using like a muslin or something where it has like imperfections on purpose,
Some people are pretty creative with it. They use like presets and stuff like that, and they turn out pretty good.
presets for what the backdrop.
Now, for Lightroom in general,
Oh
like
yeah,
their
yeah,
photos, they look real good,
yeah. I
real
mean,
contrasty.
if you could, I wish you could see mine. See where it's black on my sides? That's where the
Hmm.
parameter windows are open, right?
Yeah.
And it shows up on StreamYard black as night. It's very weird. So, for those few people on my YouTube, feel free to smash that like button for me, please. Help a brother out, okay? I watched this podcast. What was it? Shout out to Poor Man's Podcast? The HBO special,
Help a brother out, special.
the Help a Brother Out special. I thought that was hilarious when he said that. All
Yeah.
right, so let me use the radio tool. Put that on our face.
Hey, could you drag that out? Can you drag the parameters out
I don't
into
think
the?
that really. I mean, yeah, I can. I could squeeze them both toward the center, but do you see a change? I don't think so. Let me try. Let me know. Yeah, I don't see any change. It just shows black, which is super. You don't know how annoying that is for me. Uh,
Copyright purposes.
I don't know if it's that though. It's like
No.
think it's that because
What's going on here?
literally all I do is I just choose which window do I want to show in StreamYard, and I
Mhm.
chose this. I could choose Chrome or whatever, and it just doesn't do the thing I needed to do. There we go. I like that. I used the radial tool and then lowered the temperature on her face to get some of her skin tone back. It was way too warm. Way too warm. I'm gonna have to fix the backdrop in Photoshop, but ultimately I like where it's going. Most important is I get that freaking backdrop out my face. you know, that
Yeah.
is like the only thing about my studio that it just drives me nuts is that backdrop. Like if I could have, if it was just like 3 feet taller, the ceiling, oh, it'd be money, you know. But outside of that, I know how to work around it. Cool, everything looks pretty smooth. Let me see the before, after. Cool. At least I got out this soft box. The soft box, adios. I do need to get this out though.
I think the only way you could get away with the top of the backdrop is like use a longer lens. That's the only way.
Um, the other way is actually bring the model closer to the backdrop. That's how I've done it.
Do
You
you
want to see?
not do you like the shadows that behind it?
The photos I've taken, I I do get some shadow that's soft. It's not a hard shadow because of
Mhm.
the soft box, right, or a large light source. But you do get some. But to eliminate that, you could, if you're using more than one light, that's one way to try to to get that get away from. But at the same time, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, but in your case, yeah, I guess you're right. If you want to eliminate and pull them away, you know, you know what you're gonna deal with.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. I'm digging it. What the hell is that? That is so freaking nasty. I have an idea. An idea. Let's see if it works. Ugh, this whole thing is disgusting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to bring some of this in Photoshop for sure because it's looking nasty as hell. Are you in Lightroom now, or are you still waiting for it to load up?
Well, I restarted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my computer is kind of slow. It's a 2013.
Oh, it's a 2000. Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff on there too.
I have usually in this SanDisk.
Mm.
It's a 1 terabyte, so I don't keep everything on there.
Hold on, brother.
Am I the only one on YouTube right now? Hey, what's up, everybody? Trying to figure out how to get him back on here. I wish I could put my stuff up so everybody can see it, see what I'm working on. Since Robert has left the building.
God, you wouldn't
Hey,
believe.
you're back.
Holy what? That right there, I had to freaking call my brother, and he had to go. So I'm trying to keep this thing as polite as possible. I really
It's
am.
all good.
But
I wish I could have switched my screen around or something, but
oh my god, dude, you
for
don't
editing.
even know. That was so annoying. Oh my god. All right, everybody on YouTube, please smash that like button. I am really putting in work to make sure this stupid internet keeps from me. Oh my god. I swear I'm gonna do a freaking hacksaw Jim Duggan on this. Remember him from back in the day? He was the dude with the 2x4. Anyway,
Yeah.
WWF up in this joint. I tell you, man. I think I have a special effects for this occasion. Okay, it is what the because boy, I tell you. All right, everybody. Hey, good. Thanks for checking in. I see some people from who do I have? I got people Twitch. Thank you very much. And on YouTube. So there you go. YouTube folks, please smash that like button. Okay, just so I can keep my sanity. Let's get this going. Back to the editing. Boom. And boom. There we go, baby. Oh my god. Okay, this is the next one. Let me press paste. So I'm literally copying over the settings I did. There we go. I can already see. Let me just lower the tone a little bit there. Cool. I like it so far. Let me use healing brush on that softbox. Cool. And I'm going to use healing brush again right there. Put it up top. So how's your editing going?
I'm back on it.
That's what's up. Hey
It's
man,
looking pretty good.
I didn't know you would stay. I didn't know because you stayed on my feed on YouTube, just your window. So it was
Yeah.
just kind of interesting. Even though StreamYard went down and everything, you were still there. So it was kind of interesting how that happened. So shout out to that.
Maybe it doesn't want you to kick the person or kick everybody out.
Yeah, but technically, I sent you the link to StreamYard. So if StreamYard went down, I figured, you know what I mean? Either way, thanks a lot. It showed somebody's face on this thing. All right, let's get back to the editing. See right here. Jesus, this thing is cool. Yeah, now I'm just using this healing, and it's doing a pretty fair job getting these little distractions out the way. Yikes, that's a big distraction. Okay, content aware. All these little spots on my damn sensor. You ever notice that? I'm not sure about yours. Your camera is kind of new, but I
Yeah,
noticed
I
that.
get super white dead pixels.
Oh, do you?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting like these little spots because I need to clean my sensor. That's for sure.
And it comes randomly. Sometimes it's in the top left,
Mm.
sometimes it's at the left
Oh, that's what
or
you
the top
notice?
or the bottom. Yeah, it's always something.
I know. That's clearly I'm dealing with a lot of something today when it comes to this internet. Man. And I called my brother. I said, "What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, everything looks good." I'm like, "Good? I'll be damned if this is what you call good." Cool. Oh, I already see something right there. You have to be really like mindful of all the little things. That's why I never edit like once. I'll edit, leave it, come back, edit again. I'm actually gonna adjust the green and make that a little brighter.
How much time do you give yourself to a photo?
Like at least 2 to 3 runarounds. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I'll edit, come back, edit, come back, and like on a third or fourth, I'm pretty much like, okay, I have to be married to it and move on to the next project. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And any more than that, then you're just gonna kill yourself. Then it's never gonna be right. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're basically playing in circles.
Exactly. Yeah, chasing your own tail,
Hmm.
and you have to own it too. It's like, all right, it is what it is,
Hmm.
and
Especially when you get up and then come back.
when you get up,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's the best thing to do a lot of the time, because then you're like, oh, then you're coming back with fresh eyes
Hmm.
instead of staring at this damn screen all day or whatever it is, and but I can see all these little things. Even though she has great skin, it still see some stuff, and that stuff can be distracting. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. There we go. Even this right here. Models be looking perfect, and you're like, nah, I had to work, make it look perfect. But it does help when they come out pretty good in the first place. Less editing. There we go. Before, after, before, after. See, I can already see something right there.
That's why when we had like 20 megapixel camera,
Uh huh.
it was a lot better. You didn't have to edit all the time,
Oh
all
yeah,
the
now
imperfections and stuff.
100%. Yeah, now we see everything. You know what I mean? And that's a good and bad thing. Now we really see stuff, and that's what I meant by like sometimes you just gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and obviously the face is super important, because that's where our eyes are gonna go anyway. So you gotta make sure she looks good there. There we go. Now it's like happy blemish, like Bob Ross in here. Cool. See how meticulous I was getting down there, but then when you pull out, you're like, why did I spend so much damn time right there? Does that you know what I mean?
So somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody's gonna do it. I'm just saying, it's just a lot of fucking time. Um, cool. Let's see what we can do up here. I think this was annoying for me the last time I tried. I can't remember because I did like a pre-run. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Let me stop that right there. Cool. All right, let's do a before and after. Boom. Look at that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Still some work to be done, but for the first round, I think this is pretty solid. Nice contrast. Um, love the way the dress pops though. That looks nice. Let me see. Did someone just? Oh, okay. Cool. Did you stay up late or no?
I mean, 12 o'clock is pretty late.
Oh, I didn't even do that. I watched like 2 episodes of the new Witcher. Shout out to that show. Uh,
Witcher.
yeah, you know The Witcher. You ever seen The Witcher on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
Man, that show's awesome. If you like all the fantasy realm stuff, Lord of the Rings and all that stuff, this one's off the hook. I'm not gonna lie. It's called The Origins or something. Oh man, I was all in that. Pretty
I
dope.
stopped watching Netflix because of they took off that, was it Red Devil or
Daredevil.
Daredevil? Yeah.
You said Red Devil.
Yeah.
Took off the red motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know they took them off. Maybe it's a licensing thing because that happens like every year. They'll lose licenses to be able to show certain things.
Isn't that Marvel?
Yeah, like Marvel's a good example, or
Mhm.
actually technically Disney. So Disney used to show all their stuff on Netflix, and then when Disney came out with their stuff,
Yeah.
right? Hell yeah, they lost all that licensing, and
That's
that
too
happened
bad.
with Peacock too. When I used to have could watch The Office on Netflix, and then when Peacock came out, they're like, "All right, you only got like 90 more days." I was like, "Damn." So yeah, it is what it is. But I got Peacock through Black Friday, dude. It was $1 a month. I was like, "All
How
right,
long does that last?
for a year."
Wow.
You're right. I was like, "All right, Scoot, I got $12. Let's do it." 'Cause I love my Office and Dateline. Like, no, they did not just do that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little addicted to the Dateline situation. Murder mysteries.
Remember Unsolved Mysteries?
Yeah, that was it before that's the one that started it all.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So here we go. We got this bad boy. Let me just make sure there's some sort of. Oh yeah, let me brighten this up a bit. Let me do. Oh, looks like I got a comment. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see what we got. It's probably you're a jerk. Oh, Hey, Dula. The sound is way better. Thank you very much for helping me out. That was like a solid. I really appreciate that because I didn't even know the music was playing in the background, which meant playing for you and not for me. And well, that sucked. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, little shout out to you right there. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, there you go. Got my sound effects going. Hey, if I got it, I'm using it, people. So, all right, cool. Let's get back to it.
I'm just over here dodging and burning.
Ooh, I love dodging and burning. Matter of fact, I should do a live just on dodging and burning. That's such a good technique to know. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do right here. Go back to this.
Not many people know to use black and white to help dodge and burn.
I know they don't understand. You do it in Photoshop, right?
Yeah.
Copy that. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'll inverse it. Whoop. Bup. Cool. That looks good. Let's take a look at this. Let me just. Why does that one look so much more? I'm going to fix the backdrop in Photoshop. I could already tell it's driving me up the wall. And I'm not Michael Jackson. Here we go. Cool. Now let's go to this.
I'll be right back. I'll get some water.
Go for it. Awesome. Now let's brighten up the overall exposure in this one. Dope. Now I need to go back to her face because it is freaking. Oh, I didn't even do it. Let's go to radio tool. There we go. Turn that a little bit. Lower that here because that is way too much. There we go. That's back down to like negative 18. Looks much better. Dope. Now I'm going to go back to the color. Increase the brightness on her dress. Just like, what is that? You know what? I'm not even going to mess with it. Not even going to mess with it.
So we got to talk about this intensive.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that for sure. But we have to do it offline. I don't want people to be all up in the business here. You know, I don't want them all up in there. But anybody on YouTube, please smash that like button. It would be super helpful. Okay, helps to push the video out, let people know what's going on, as well as get more subs. So there you go. If you are watching, haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will be going live again tomorrow for Marketing Monday and doing another episode of Let's Talk Photography on Thursday. And I'm going to keep the train going. Oh, and I have 2 product reviews I'm currently editing now. I got a lot of stuff going. A lot of stuff. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube viewers. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Got some Facebook's like. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you very much. All those people liking some stuff over on Facebook there. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Now, let's get to this photo. Let's see how the hell I'm going to do this. I can already tell it's a little warm for my taste. I'm going to use, but you know what? I'm going to add a little vintage, a little matteness to this. So I have a preset I made. I'm going to start with this. Okay. Immediately go right to the tone curve and dial this down. Dial that down. There we go.
Do you sell actions?
No, just a Lightroom presets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Too lazy to make. At least I haven't no one's really asked for any, and then therefore, quite honestly, I'm like, yeah, screw it. So that's definitely that's me right there, just being fucking lazy. Now I'm dialing it down to cool the temperature down. Let's see what this says. There we go. Cool. Now it looks much better. Let's dial down this part. So I'm using I like a little matte finish. Let me just say from here to here. Cool. But there's something else I don't like. Let me get something I don't like. You have a car backing up?
No, that was my microwave.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
You have a car, right? So what were you drinking last night?
Gold State cider.
Was it good? Cider?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a great cider bar over here in downtown in Oakland. Cool. So what I did is I used the Create Mask tool. I selected the subject only. Then I increased the temperature a little bit because I like how everything else is a little cooler, but I just bumped up her temperature a little bit, make her a little bit warmer. Because I don't want to lose her skin tone. Damn, there we go. Again, it's with the Nikon Z9. Let's increase the overall.
It's looking a little green.
Huh, that's odd.
Well, on StreamYard,
Hold on.
let me
Let me go to your stream.
turn
Let
this
me
off.
see what StreamYard's looking like. Oh my God! If something happened, you hear me? Yo, this thing is the most scariest thing to deal with.
What happened?
I said this internet connection is like the scariest thing. I'm gonna have to. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I have to put on my big boy pants and just connect it directly to the wall. So this Wi-Fi is just too scary. I'm not gonna lie. It just kicked off my cam again when you just left. Super scary. It doesn't. I don't know how the hell you see green. It does not look green. You good?
No, when you zoomed in, it had a little green tint too.
Oh Jesus! You see it? You see it now? I don't see green. I don't know where you see the green, brother.
On YouTube, it doesn't look green.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna keep it rocking, keep it rolling, brother. We're gonna keep it rocking, keep it rolling. All right. Let's clean up her face though. She does need a little that little TLC. You know what I mean? It's funny. Like my model friends, I'll know exactly where to start after a while. It's like, I already know I need to do this. I need to do this.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah, just after a while. Because
Yeah,
we spend it, a couple hours staring at their pictures.
it's like okay, I know how their face is shaped.
Uh huh. I've had times where
It's good to have consistency.
oh for sure. I've had times where people like comment like, "Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous," and I'm thinking to myself, it took like an hour for me to get that photo like that. No. I'm like, yeah, she is. She's fantastic. Sandra has good skin though, so she's pretty easy to work with. Actually, I think she's gonna be the model for my beauty photography workshop. So definitely, that should be a pretty good one.
You said 3D?
Beauty photography workshop.
Oh,
hmm So I have a makeup artist too. So it should be pretty clean. It's gonna be really dope, actually. Really looking forward to it. Damn, look at that. Before, after. That's a big difference. That's a big difference right there, brother. Boom. I do see something though. Right there. It does a pretty good job inside of Lightroom. Boom. Before, after. Cool. Now let's get back out. Now let's clean this up a little bit. I had to get off my Instagram live because I was like, "What is going on with this thing?" Everything just started falling apart. You know, when you were
is
just
it raining?
nope, it's sunny as hell here now. Isn't that something?
Wow.
I know. It's really weird.
You got any upcoming shoots?
I have who do I? There's actually a model right now, Alyssa. Remember Alyssa? We shot on the Golden Gate Bridge with her.
Oh yeah.
Planning something with her. So I want to do something before she starts back with school. So that would be a
Mhm.
really good shoot, actually. So, matter of fact, do you want to jump in on that one, like in terms of like come help out and everything?
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be good to have help for sure. I did. It came out good. The last one I did live, but it would be nice if like you did the video, you handled the camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I need to get better at that.
Trust me, if I did it with just as a one man band with my cell phone, and we went live with Sandra the other day, and everybody liked it, I think you can handle it. I have faith in you. Trust me.
It's all good.
Yeah, you'll be just fine. But it would be nice to have the help, just so that like one less thing to worry about. Maybe we could test using StreamYard in the studio just to see how that whole infrastructure works. Then you would have to use like a real camera. Let me see here. Come on, brother. Oh shit! See this thing's like lagging on me here. What the hell is going on? Let me just delete that. I need to delete this too. This thing looks like crap. Okay, here we go. What are some of your favorite tools in Lightroom?
Um, it would probably be the Gaussian blur.
Mm. Oh, that in Photoshop you mean, right?
Oh, in Lightroom?
Yeah, I was just talking about
Oh,
Lightroom.
the subject selection.
Oh yeah, that thing is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how well it works. You know what I mean? Like, I was really surprised. Let's take a look at the before and after on this one. Well, that's a big difference. You see the raw photo on the left here? That's a
Yeah.
big difference. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. What do I want to do? A little gradient right here, just a hair.
Yeah, that gradient's gonna make it look pretty nice.
Yeah, I just want to bring out just a little bit, not like a whole lot. Obviously it's only a one light source, so it doesn't need to be super bright on that side. Just a little bit, and then she's looking pretty good. I always do the skin last, because sometimes the editing does a good job where I'm like, oh, that's cool. But if I want to add extra smoothing, let's see what we got. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Damn, that looks crappy. You see that? That looks horrible.
Are those all the spots?
Oh Jesus, what in the hell is?
What's going on?
Oh, I switch it to healing, and it just tried to choose a location that just was not gonna work. I'm gonna try to make this work. See what's up. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. I'll bring it back. All right, screw it. Let me see what I can do with this madness. See what I'm saying? There's a will, there's a way.
Is there an option on Lightroom where you can take a piece of the subject, take it off of one photo, and put it on another?
You mean like literally take it off picture A and put it on picture B?
Yeah.
No, because then technically you're dealing with a different layer, right? You're taking one,
Right.
making it its own layer and putting it somewhere else. So Photoshop, you could do that all day. But no, not in this case. Technically, you do have layers, but it's not, built in that particular way. Then it would be Photoshop, and you might as well use Photoshop. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But you are creating layers in here, though. Damn. They did a pretty good job. I'm shocked. Adobe. Well, they're probably asleep counting their billions right now, but shout out to Adobe. I wouldn't mind if they sponsored my annual full membership that I'm busy paying $52 a month for.
Damn.
That's how much the full package is. Dude,
Wow.
I've been paying that for years. It used to be $49.99, then it crept up.
You really have to be making money.
Dude, yeah, dude, you don't even know. Like, of course I write that off. Yo, did my camera just
Yep.
I mean, what is but you were able to hear me the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking weird as hell. Like as soon as the internet gets a little glitchy, it turns off my camera. That's what I noticed. Yeah, I gotta plug this thing in, like Ethernet. So stop messing with me. Um, yeah, that's looking pretty legit now. Now it's looking pretty legit. Look at the before. Wow, that's a big difference. Come on, people. Come on
Yeah.
now. This is worth a like or two, people. This is worth a like or two. Help me out, okay? All inside of Lightroom. That photo looks like a winner compared to where it started from, and I just did that for you live. I wish I could show you all the parameters. Freaking Lightroom or StreamYard. Somebody's messing with me here, not being able to show you this cool stuff. I would really like that. That'd be nice, but they want to toy with my emotions. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. I'm really happy with the way it's coming out. And if Sandra was able to tune in, she'll be able to see this and geek out over it. But she's got the kids. She's got the kids.
Kids first.
So now I'm gonna copy this and paste it onto the next one. Come on. There we go. Ooh, wait. So now I gotta really adjust this one. Ooh, wait. Looking a little classy. I can see why she chose.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
What? What you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to show it. Show it off, man. Show it off.
Just crop it.
This
All right.
this is the time to brag. Yo, ooh, that's what's up. Hold on. Let me make your screen big. I'm making full solo. There we go. Hey, everybody, check him out. Check him out. Nice. Damn, I wish I could see. I know looking at your screen through my screen, the colors are always like, but it's solid, solid. Oh, you used the Apple box. Cool, dope stuff, man. How many lights? Break it down for us.
A key light and a rim light. Key light was front.
Camera left or right?
Right.
Copy. And then you had, where's the rim light?
The rim light is on the right, and the key light in the front.
What? Yeah, of course.
I was basically in the key light.
Okay, so you have the key light is camera right? You're looking at her. It's on the right hand side.
No, it's behind me.
No. I'm talking about according to the subject. Is the key light when you're holding your camera and you're facing her? Is it camera left or right of you? Where's the key light? Is it to the left or to the right? Period.
Behind me. Period.
Is it left or right, or is it directly right behind you?
Directly right behind.
Copy that. All right, now I get it. So it's kind of shooting over you, like above you, over you, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Around
me. Okay. Copy that. And then now, where's the second light? Left or right?
Right.
Interesting placement. Interesting placement. Can I give you a tip?
Go ahead.
Great shot. I would have had a hair light right above her. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Let me see if I can go to. Okay, brother. Put it back. Let me see. Oh, you can't even see what the fuck I'm doing.
No, I can't see it.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. I would have had it. I wouldn't have had it to the right, like you did. I would have had it behind her, up top, coming down as a hairlight, right, top to bottom,
Mhm.
and that would have the lighting pattern would have been well, it would have been more effective in terms of edging her out, and then also having some balance compared to what's going on the key light since it's coming from straight in front of her, then you would
Mhm.
straight behind her. Does that make sense? And then, just as a basic rule of thumb, if you just rotate that setup, then you could see where your Rembrandt comes and then where your edge lighting would come in. You see what I'm saying? Then it would be kind of like camera left behind her while your if you have your key light camera right in front of her.
Well,
So
I tried what you said, but I
with the
like the
hairlight,
feel on the right side
okay.
of her.
If
You know where her shoulder is?
okay,
Yeah.
oh wait, no, go ahead. Break it down to me. Break it down. Break it down.
So when I brought it back here
Uh huh.
behind her,
Yes.
that was more, dark. I wanted to show off her outfit.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Can I show you something? Do you mind if I show you something?
Sure.
All right. You can put your face back on there. All right. So let's go to. Aha! I have the photo. So let's go to it. Let's go back to Lightroom. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm like, how do I get back to it? Let's go to here. Let's go to what's her name? What was that photo shoot called? Dang it, what was that photo shoot? Oh,
You don't name
no, I'm
the
trying to
shoot after the
remember it.
person.
Uh, hold on, brother. Holy crap! Trying to tip my tongue. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a little confusing for me because not to be braggadocious. Oh, that's the what I called it. I called it something else. Okay, I forgot what I called the shoot. But yes, I do Nia. But then like we've done so many. This one was called Gene Shoot. All right, there we go. Cool. You see these photos? Let's get to this. Now look. Whoa. Okay, you see the photo? You see
Yeah.
that one? Cool. Let's flag it. All right. So you see how I use the hair light here? See how it
Mhm.
evenly edges out her shoulder? Her hair looks nicely lit. Like that's lit from the top, right? So I
Mhm.
have it in a softbox and a grid. That softbox makes it super light, so the highlights don't aren't blown out like on the edges, like on her hair or shoulder, etc. So I just put it right above her. Plop. That's what I was recommending for you. Look what it did here too. Look how well it edged her out here, up top by the shoulders, by her knees. That's all from the softbox. Her hair. See how soft it looked? And it's coming straight down. And then I have the key light. I think the key light here is camera left, right? But you see what I'm saying in terms of how the hair light can really edge her out. Look at that one. You see what I'm saying, brother? You see what I'm saying? So that was my recommendation. In the future, try it out. Try it out. I'm
I'll
not
try it
saying,
out.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then use my softbox and the boom arm, that big long one.
Yeah. I like that boom arm.
You put it right above her. Pop, I'm telling you, this thing came out. I was like, wow. I was like, damn, this thing's beautiful. And but that's what I was recommending for you is like, all right, have one key light behind her above. You would still
Mhm.
edge out everything you said, right? But the lighting pattern would be more pleasing on her face because you only have see how I only have one light source on her, and look at her eyes, bam. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
like that setup in low key lighting.
okay, and
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, do you, right? Do you,
Mhm.
and that's the most important part. As long as you enjoy your photo, I'm only just giving suggestion to try
Appreciate it.
something next time. But honestly, I like where you went with your photos, especially the one with the gobo. Oh, all right. That one was
Mm.
awesome. Why don't you show the people the gobo? Let's see that gobo action. So
I put
for
a
uh-huh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. I put a blue gel in
In
front of
front of
it
it
one
one
time.
time. Oh, and during that same photo shoot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, check
okay.
it
Well,
out.
then show that. Nice. You did the blue? What is that? The is that a straight blue or was it the I think it's a screen, but it's blue though, huh?
Yeah.
Copy that. Nice. And what did you feel from that one compared to the one without the gel? What was because I saw
I
you
was
post the
just
one without it. So what was
I was
your
just being a little creative.
Oh,
You know.
okay. That's what's up. I
Yeah.
like it. I
I
like
like
your
the way
use.
it turned out.
Yeah. And I like that actually liked excuse me. I actually liked how the circle of the gobo like framed her pretty well.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the way you shot her and the way it was framed. So kudos to you for that. Are there any others you want to show us that you're
Sure.
okay with showing?
Uh, this one that turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah, that one did. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice one.
And
Now hold on, brother. Is that the full frame? Go to original framing. I see it's cropped. Let's see the original framing. No, go to the yeah. Go to upper left. Yeah, there you go. Go to full or something. Go to full. I don't know
oops,
why you're there. You go. Yeah, I want to see the whole frame. You see how it's like cropped? Okay,
there
now
you are.
there we go. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you had like enough headroom space.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. All right, that one's pretty dope.
this one is nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Um,
I
yeah,
just
that one's cool.
gotta
I
tweak
kind
it
of
a
like
little.
the shadow looks like it's somebody else, so that's kind of interesting. Now, oh yeah, okay, I have to see it to see it. I don't want to say anything without seeing it like up close, without a freaking looking at your laptop screen through this damn StreamYard.
Yeah, it's hard to see it, and it's a reflection on the screen.
Exactly. Especially, yeah, that one was cool. Isn't that the one you posted or no?
No, let me show the one I posted. Where did I put that thing? Here's the one I posted.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, your editing on it was crazy. How much you were able to pull out of that. And let people know what camera you're using for these photos. What camera did you use?
This is a GFX 50S2
So that's a
Fujifilm.
medium format, right?
Right.
Crazy. How many
See, look at
megapixels
this.
is it?
You see how dark that is?
Oh yeah.
And then I bring up this just a slide.
And no noise or anything.
No noise.
Dang. How many stops does it say?
It's a 1.9
Oh, okay.
exposure.
Yeah, that looks pretty solid.
And it's low key.
Yeah,
This
that
is a
looks
nice
good.
one.
I actually really like that one. Oh, okay. Did, did you finish editing this one too?
Uh, not necessarily.
One thing I would recommend is adding fill light to, on a very like I'm not sure what your power is, but let's say if it was at quarter power, I mean half power. Let's just say half a full power, just to freaking make it easy, right? I would
Mhm.
have put it on like 1/64 or 1/32, right? And just tap their camera right just a little bit with the strip box, but with a grid on it. So it doesn't hit the background, but really hits her only. And just fill in that shadow just ever so slightly. Or, um, it might be tricky with this because you used a single light source, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the V flat may not help a whole lot with that in this case, but it could kinda. You could shoot into the V flat and have it bounce into her, right? Don't use a second light and bounce it off. But either way, just to soften up some of those deep shadows. But otherwise, I like the way she's framed in the back, right there, like that.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I got the shadow.
Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. That's what you're working on right now.
Yeah, and then a little bit of the high key lighting.
Oh yeah. So you can. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, you were standing when you took those shots, huh?
Yeah.
I could tell because you got tons of room space, floor space, but nothing up top. And as long as you don't get the backdrop touching her head in terms of figuratively, you could fucking Photoshop that shit. So I would definitely sacrifice some floor for more.
Just checking.
There you go. Look at that. There you go. How'd you get that then? The heck? In that case, you're framing. Um, cool. How many light sources on this one?
3.
Feel
Well, it's
free to.
supposed to be 3, but it was only a
What
2.
was it? Two in the back, one in the front.
Yeah, 2 on the side behind her, and then
What
1 in the front.
what soft boxes were you using?
The strip softball.
Both of them on the back.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Okay. I already know what you could. I know already when I say that, I already know what can and should be done. So that's why I asked.
This one's probably turned out blur.
Which strip boxes? The small ones or the big one?
Yeah, it turned out blur.
Oh, that one turned out blurry.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good one right there. Wow, I love the leg placement. That was kind of sassy. What the
Yeah.
hell's on the front? Oh, you took out the clock?
It actually blew out because of the key light.
Oh.
That's what I was asking you about the
Well,
taking
her
a piece out of
face
them.
right here, the pose with the hand, is pretty
Yeah.
dope. I probably would have just went in super close and got more of a portrait of just her somehow.
I
Anyway,
mean, I could do that
use
with
it
a
as a
50.
table. I guess you could.
Oops.
You could. I never recommend this, folks. Anybody out there right now, shoot it in camera so you don't lose anything. But yeah, see, look how strong that is. You see what I'm saying? I would use that. Like that would have been a good photo.
It still
Camera
is.
right, the highlights are that power is on way too high. See camera right. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go to her face.
Oh, come on. Let's
Damn, I
see
wish you
that
could see
different.
my arrow so I could point at it. Uh, right up top. Okay,
I
stop doing
can't.
that. Okay, just stop doing that. All right. Now, right here, look at her face
Uh-huh.
right there. Everything on that side tells me the power is up way too high.
Mm-hmm.
So just be mindful of that next time. In this case, there is no way I would have had a light back there. No reason, no way. She's This is a great, like this right here looks awesome. Like the pose, the lighting in the front of her face, it accentuates her cheekbones. This is like classic, like almost, I want to say like butterfly lighting kind of a, lighting pattern. And it looks great on her like all day. So that's the takeaway I would take away from this. Like, okay, next time I do this, I'm gonna do X. That's why I shared with you the lighting pattern that I would have done, and these photos would be freaking schmangin', which means banging. Yeah, let's see another one. That's cute. That's all right. The hair in the back looks a little distracting. Okay, now you have something a little there. That's interesting. Same thing. The first one that you said was blurry, that was awesome, man. That was,
I know. I was shot.
that
Hold
was the
on.
one. Honestly, that would have been like
This
Dude.
was nice.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have something here. Next time, shoot a little wider. Um, you okay? See, I love the leg placement. Great, and um, I would just delete that entire fucking clock in Photoshop if you can.
All right.
You got to take some time with that one though. I can already tell that's gonna be a pain in the butt. But oh, see, that's cool too. No, you have you. No, no, no. You're I like where you're going with it. There's just certain things that I would have kind of like done differently.
At this time,
But you
the
did a great
battery
job.
died
Let me help you.
on
No, no,
my
no, no, no.
flash.
No, don't say anything. Just own your photos. Don't make excuses. You did a great job. Okay.
Yeah, they're nice.
Oh, that's a cool. That's a cute one. That's a cute one. You know, for Instagram or something. But some of the other ones. So shoot more than once, right? That's a takeaway. Have her just sit there. If it takes you an extra second, just let her know this is an awesome photo. I just want to make sure it's sharp. I do that all the time. I'll shoot 3 times because it's fucking digital. And secondly, I want to make sure I got the shot sharp. And you know these autofocuses, it says you got it, and then who knows if you really did.
No, you don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying just tell her to ask her to be patient. Hey, do you mind if I get that again? Because that first photo was like that one stuck out to me really quick.
No, she's definitely patient.
Okay,
Like, she was patient the whole time.
let me see if any comments. No, anybody has any comment? Make sure you post it down below. And if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, whatever, it doesn't matter. And on Facebook, feel free. Okay. Um, let me get back to my photos. I literally did this live because I whoop. Well, there we go. We are back. uh, yeah, because I wanted to edit these photos, and I was like, you know what? Why not just go live while I'm editing them? You never know. This
You
year, like
surprised me. I didn't see it up.
I literally just did it out of the blue. I was like, you know, I have some time. I have a situation later on I'm going to, but outside of that, it's I'm just gonna do me. So you see, like, see, look how the hair lighting is here, right? Is my screen up? Oh yeah, there it is. So the hair light, look how soft it is. You can still see the texture of the hair. It's not blown out on her fingers or this. That's all I was trying to suggest. But the sides of her face, the shadow is more or less even compared to what you were doing. But it's all good. I haven't released these yet. See, there's that one, and then here's that one. Look at this one. This one came out great.
What I was thinking with the other shot, with the Snoop,
Uh huh.
I wanted to have a full blue, like fill light, like soft fill.
Fill light. Oh,
Yeah,
with blue.
yeah.
Yeah, mix up the tones. Absolutely, as long as it makes sense.
But I would have had to put the gel right next to the bulb, and I didn't want to do
Oh.
that.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's a trick. Here's a trick. Take out the light bulb because you know that thing will melt it in 2 seconds, right?
Right.
So what I do is I just take it out altogether, or you go on the unit itself. You know where it says bulb. Just turn it
Hmm.
off straight up. But worst comes to worst, just take out the bulb and do that. You know, because that's what I did for this past live photo shoot with Sandra. Was that I just turned off all the modeling lamps because that thing was getting hot real quick.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm really digging these. See, this one a little more of a matte finish to it. I don't know. I just like a little touch of matteness. It adds a little vintage sex appeal. Here we go. Here's this one she chose. Oh, see, look at that. Look at the before. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
I
But
like that halo it look.
yeah, that was did I how the hell did I do? Oh yeah, I did shoot that on purpose. I used a did I think I used the 8200 on that one. And I put a little grid on it, a magma grid, and then shot right into it. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. So it accentuates it a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. Use a radial filter and lower exposure on our face. Let me see if I. Here we go. That's better. That is better. There we go. So you watching anything interesting on the internet right now?
No,
No.
nothing
Are you?
interesting. I mean, I got like some tutorials or something.
Oh,
Oh, have you ever heard of King V?
King V. Why does it sound super familiar?
He makes a bunch of episodes about relationships and him dealing with relationships.
Oh,
You just
that's
gotta
where
watch
I
it.
heard him. Okay, that's where I've heard him from. Then
It's
okay,
a comedy.
it's a comedy, but it's about relationships and stuff.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, all right, I'll check him out. I'll check him out. I listened to this dude named the Angry Man. He's hilarious. Cracking me
It's
up.
not a podcast. It's like little
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh, okay. So it's
Hmm.
literally like a comedy.
Yeah,
Copy that. Okay, I'll check it out. I'm down for that.
I'm
Send it
trying
over.
to think of one that you might heard of.
Oh, I've been
Uh,
watching. My mom put me on this dude. He's a brother, but he talks about he talks about history, but he does it in a brother way. But he actually has like a scholar degree and stuff like that. But he dresses like a hip hop dude, and he talks about history. You never heard about that? Damn, I'm trying to remember what his name. He's on a channel that's super popular. It's super popping. Um,
have you ever heard
damn,
of Big Ja?
Big Jaw.
Hmm.
What does he do?
Um, he's a big dude. I'm sure you see his sketches.
Oh, right. Oh, look at that. Bam. Look at that. That came out good
That did turn out good.
without the backdrop. So we were
I like
like,
the like contrast in it.
yeah, I'm definitely digging this photo for sure. This is kind of elegant. I love her hand, and she just looks good. So there you
It
go.
looks artsy.
Yeah, it looks artsy fartsy,
Yeah.
right? That before is not even a joke compared to where it can be. But obviously, it shows that I was like two stops under exposure. So look at my camera; it just doesn't want me my face. What's up with that?
Those Nikon's got good dynamic range.
Oh, hey Daniel, thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. It says after I was on your Thursday live show, enjoyed the stream and wanted to know about your advice to beginners in the photography industry should be mastered first. Honestly, what should be mastered first? Two things. Okay, Daniel, in my opinion, would be exposure triangle. Okay, got to get the right exposure, or at least know how to get the right exposure, right? Because that's going to help you when you're in difficult and challenging lighting conditions. Then you have your camera, you have the condition, and somewhere in the middle is the sweet spot. Okay. Second thing is composition. Composition is king. You could have a kit lens, a cell phone, and one dumb eye. But if you have good composition, your photos are going to come out pretty darn good. Okay? Everything else takes time. Understanding lighting, aspect ratios, inverse square law, all that jazz, and even just learning your new camera, whatever camera that is. It's a computer that takes video and pictures. That takes time to learn. But if you understand lighting exposure, but the exposure triangle, excuse me, and and good compositional rules, even just the fundamental basic compositional rules, you're going to be pretty darn solid. And I talked about that in the live stream you were with, right? When I was shooting live, I talked about lighting aspect ratios. I talked about inverse square law when it comes to the placement of my light and the distance of where my light is to where my subject is and how that affects it. The closer it is, the brighter it gets. Um, the softer the shadow fall off, and then when I pull it away, the harder the shadow becomes, and the greater the contrast between light highlights and shadow, and then also the weaker the light gets. So if your light is super intense, even though you have it turned down all the way, you pull it away, it gets softer. But you learn that through understanding those certain fundamentals. Okay, inverse square law is one of those, but most importantly, exposure triangle and composition, I think will take you very far as a beginner because you could create a great photo. I'll put my money on it with this. This is iPhone 14, but just the iPhone period or a cell phone, and you have good composition. I guarantee you, people are going to say, "Wow, you take such great photos." Yes, because it's not about the camera itself; it's about your understanding of certain fundamentals, which will take you across any camera system. And when you decide to go do video work, I'm telling you, that's what helped me to transition to include videography into my product line because I shot for 10 years. I understood lighting, the fundamentals of lighting, and I understood composition. You could easily learn audio. You could easily learn all these other things, stabilization and movement and everything else. But those two things will help you enter into videography, thus helping you to make a more money. Okay? So I hope that helped you out, Daniel. Um, Derek, feel free. What do you think uh, for a beginner? Do you need the question again or no?
No, I kind of heard it.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
Um, I was thinking of an example.
What do you think about what I gave him as a suggestion of those two things right there?
That's a great base
Okay,
to start.
go for it.
But an example for me would be, you know how people say, "Oh, your phone has a better camera," but it's not the better camera; is the pictures you took with it. So when they grab your camera and take photos, they're pretty much going to give you the camera back so you can take their photo. So figure out your composition, figure out what you want to do, and then do it.
So you can see right there, Daniel. Ultimately, composition is king, as I always said. Go check out that video on my channel, okay? And I believe because you're tuning in now, you already subscribed to my channel, and I appreciate that. So, but go look up that video. Composition is king, and then secondly, exposure triangle because you have to get good exposure. But but understanding exposure triangle means you could read those settings on your camera much more efficiently. What is aperture and why and what does it do? Okay? And that goes for shutter, speed, and your ISO. And then you understand the relationship between those three settings. And you're doing the math already in your head when you enter a situation. Okay, boom, I don't want my shutter speed to drop lower than X. Okay, boom, I don't want my ISO to go that much higher, but what parameters can I adjust to get more exposure? You got to get exposure. That's light. That's literally half the battle. In photography, it's light and shadow. You need both for a good, well exposed photo. Second, just like what Derek said, if you pick up an iPhone and you pick up whatever it is, exposure composition is king. I don't know how many times I need to say this. Composition is king. That is the storytelling of your photo. That is literally the placement of objects within your frame to express a thought or whatever it is that you have going on. Okay? That's why street photography can be just a regular dumb candid photo, or it can be actually extremely compelling and drawing you in, saying, God, look at the way that it is composition. Composition is king. If you want to see good composition, all right, folks, I'm gonna take you somewhere, okay? I'm gonna take you to somebody I know personally, okay? His composition, street photography, is banging. Okay. Um, let's go to boopity boop. I'm gonna have to open up a screen here. There we go. Open up a window. Where do I wanna? Oh, let's go to Chrome. Um,
Sean Tucker.
huh?
Have you ever heard of Sean Tucker?
This somebody I know. I want to shout him out because it's so good.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
but his photography, like literally, I would buy his book. If he had a book, I'd buy it. So shout out to Ken, okay? Because this dude is amazing. All
Shout
right,
out,
so
man.
I just boom, check his stuff out. All right, everybody. If you want to see what composition looks like on a street photography level, this is it. You know, I bet he could teach you
Zooming
master
in.
class. Okay, brother. How's that? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, now I'm gonna go to his page and I'll zoom in. Okay. All right. Shout out to Ken. He's awesome. I believe he still shoots not Canon. When I worked at Mike's camera, I helped suggest lenses for him, and that's how we met each other. And we just been respectfully like supporting each other as artists. But
Yeah,
his work, his composition. Look at the timing, the composition. Like I just love his work. Look at the use of empty space. This is composition 101, folks. Daniel, if you're watching, check him out. Go follow him. Let him know where you saw his stuff at on my YouTube channel. Okay, give him a little shout out. You know what I'm saying? But look at this. Look where he is. You have framing, right? You have framing. You have the use of empty space, but in done such a way it's not distracting. It actually points you right to the subject. This is great. Look at the timing that has to happen for that to work. Man, that's
right.
great. This too, this is great. This is like look how small. Okay, this is you have framing, leading lines, and you also have proportion. You have um damn it, I'm trying to think of the rule. Why is it tip my tongue? It's perspective. You have perspective here too. Look how small, look how big the space is, which actually accentuates the space of the city, right? The bigness of it, the tallness of it, by making but you can really see that. But when you put the scale, oh, it's called scale too. So you have this little person there, right? Look at, come on, man. Like, how do you get this? This is patience. This takes time. This takes effort, right? This was what I'm telling you, folks. Composition is king. These could easily be random, blah, blah, candid photos walking around the street. No, this is fantastic. Not only did he wait, look, he perfectly framed him in between these two lines. Look at the two lines of the brick building. Come on, people. The brightest part. Okay. So I'm just saying, look at this one. Now you gotta admit this one's pretty fly. This one's pretty fly.
It makes me want to go out.
And start shooting with your Fuji, right?
I need an X100.
But I'm just saying, look at this. You just don't get, this is composition. Now, I don't know how well you do it with your cell phone, but you won't be that far off in terms of creating a chance to create an impactful photo with your cell phone too. Um, but composition is king. This is what separates a candid photo, right? Like a quick little, oh, let me just take a quick picture, to a piece of work, an art. Look at that. Come on, man. Like, dude, you see what I'm saying? Photography is, the awesome balance of light and shadow, folks. There you go. You know.
I would
So,
say the cheapest way to get into photography
oh,
is to get a used camera.
we just got yeah, actually, that's not a bad route at all. Daniel says, I'm working with my iPhone now, and my niche will be towards real estate and videography. And once I have the knowledge of the steps you've mentioned, I would definitely have the right steps for me to excel. 100%. Exposure triangle, composition. It's funny that you said videography because that's literally why I said these particular fundamentals will bring you right into videography. And me as a photographer, I make, you know what? I'm about to slap my camera. Uh, I make, like, this year just ended, and a significant portion of my income came straight from video production projects, bar none. One of my biggest clients just rehired me for 2023, and it's all video. I'm talking about, the microphone, the whole bit, song and dance. And matter of fact, Eric, that's the one you're gonna come shoot on. Remember I told you about that?
Mhm.
So it's imperative right now, and I'm gonna be talking about that a little bit tomorrow on Marketing Monday. Tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. That you start to you have to include it. If you want to make money, you have to include video. Video is where it's at. Okay? And you charge you for a day's worth of work, you get paid way more in video than you do compared to photos. Not saying you shouldn't do photography. All I'm saying is include it to your product line, okay? Your product mix. Anyway, so there you go, Daniel. Awesome. I wish nothing but the best. Make sure you get something super wide, like a 70, a 7 to 24 millimeter or whatever, 14 to 24, or something super wide. Get some of those wide stuff, and a good tripod, right? So you can shoot natural light as much as possible inside those spaces, and study other real estate photographers. Matter of fact, I know one. I'm trying to remember his name on Instagram, but when I do, I'll send him your way. If you follow me on Instagram, Daniel, just send me a DM. And this photographer came. What did he do? Oh, he helped me on a short film actually as an assistant. But he does real estate all the time, and his photos are freaking awesome. They're really good. So I'll send you that link. I'm trying to remember his name though. All right. So, but thank you, Daniel, for that. For your comment, I appreciate that. Um, let's see what else I got here.
Hey, you know what helped me?
Huh?
What helped me when I was doing photography in high school?
What's that?
I knew I only had a few shots with film.
Okay.
So it forced me to make sure I got the composition right.
Mm.
So maybe film will help with composition.
Yeah, you can sort of at 100%. I think that well, when I went to film school, that was my foundation too. I never shot a camera before in my life, and I they put a film camera in my hand, and so yes, I 100% agree. The Another way to avoid that, if you don't want to deal with film and developing and all that, just give yourself, go somewhere and then try to tell a story in 10 photos or 12 photos, like a roll. You know what I mean? And that could be a good exercise. Even if you shoot, let's say, 100 photos, can you tell the story of that particular event in set amount of photos? Let's say you give yourself 6. I was going to say 12. That's more than enough. Matter of fact, let's do 10, okay? Because that's the amount of photos you could put in a carousel for Instagram, right? You only could do up to 10 photos. So if you can't visually express the awesomeness of the event you went to in 10 photos, well, sounds like you need more practice. So so does that make sense, Derek, or no?
Yeah.
You know, just because most folks probably already have a digital camera somewhere, at least their cell phone, versus whether they would have a film camera, which is less likely. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Also inspiration.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Say like you're watching a movie
Uh,
and you see inspiration. Say like there was like a certain a film or a certain part of the film
uh-huh.
that you've seen that inspires you to go out to shoot like that.
100%. That's why every evening I always watch something, whether it be a series or a movie, and because I like to be inspired, and sometimes the writing or the composition or the lighting or even the wardrobe. Sometimes I'm like, damn, this looks kind of cool, you know.
Hmm.
And 100%, I think that could be a whole. We could talk about inspiration or finding inspiration as an entire episode. Might have to write that down actually. Put that down. That was a good one. I like that topic. I think that could be hard for creatives. Let me write that down. That'll be for Marketing Monday for sure. No, you know what?
It
That'll be
definitely is
episode
hard.
photography.
It's hard because you see all these other photographers creating, and if you think that you're the only one that think of that kind of thing, and you find out that you're not, then that loses your inspiration.
Totally. Um,
So you still
yeah,
got to do it.
yeah, 100%. You still have to do it, but knowing that you're not alone and trying to figure this whole thing out
Hmm.
is not a bad thing either. Does that make sense? And yeah, it
It's a
encourages.
balance.
Yeah, it at least hopefully encourages you to get out of your box because like, hey, it's not just me. We're all always trying to seek inspiration, and sometimes we lose it too. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoops! This is the last photo I did right there. Bam! Look at the before.
Wait, I don't see it.
Hold on, brother. Are you kidding? Oh, there we go. My fingers move too fast. All right, so check it out. That's a big difference right there. All inside of Lightroom. See, when Lightroom works, it works. You know.
No,
That
it
one,
definitely works.
yeah, that one works for sure. And then so later on, I'll just go through, take care of her skin, and then deliver the photos. And I have to bring a couple of these into Photoshop. Unfortunately, let me see here. One, right? See, like right here. See this edging? Personally, I should have lowered it. You know what I mean? What did I do with that? I think I anyway. I think it was just the exposure's up too much. I don't like that. See how hard that is? That's way too much.
For
The edge
the
lighting.
hair light. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's a strip box. See how it goes all the way down,
Hmm.
right? But that's way too hot. Gotta lower that. Ironically, it works here, but the other way it didn't. And then
There's more space to fill.
here we go. This one, she's sitting there looking strong. There we go. This is my
I
least
like
favorite
those
version I did.
shots.
I didn't like the pose of this one. You know. Oh, you like the dark shots?
No, just the pose,
Oh,
the
okay.
strong shots.
Oh yeah. She's got some strong shots.
I call it the alpha shot.
Yeah, this one's great. She still looks super tall and long. You know. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked great. She got 3 kids too. Shout out to her. You know.
Busting them out.
Huh?
Said
I'm just
busting them
saying,
out.
three kids looking like that, man.
You ever see
Booyah!
that episode of Martin
Oh wait, we got.
where
Hold on,
the
brother. I
girl
got.
was trying to have a baby in their apartment, and and she shot it out, and he caught it like a football?
Oh, that's crazy. That was Martin.
Yeah.
That's funny. Uh, what would you suggest to be a good photo editing software? Well, my brother, as you can see, I am using Adobe Lightroom Classic CC. Okay, that's the one to get. Adobe Lightroom Classic CC. It comes with Photoshop, 9.99. It's a photography package over at Adobe. Okay, Daniel. So here, I'm gonna show you. Um, hide that. Present. Bump. Oh, okay. Derek will be right back. All right. So let me share the screen. Chrome. Bop. Bop. Awesome. Creative Cloud, I believe. You good?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
Oh, hey man, it happens to the best of us. Um, let me go over here. I'm trying to pull up where it shows. Let's see packages.
I think the cheapest one is like $9.99.
I know. I'm just pulling it up for him. That's the photography one. I just want to make sure I pull up the. Bam. Okay, cool. All right, so let me just pull that up for him now. All right, Daniel, check this out. Check this out. Okay, this is Adobe. Where the hell am I? Creativecloud.adobe.com. You click on Lightroom, right? Oh, gee. Okay. Do you see it? Do you see it or no?
I see it.
Oh, you know what? You don't see the screen. It opened up a new screen. Holy Christ. Can you believe that? Isn't that classic? Let me open up the. Because the screen I was on, when you tap on it, it goes to. There we go. Awesome. And now, boom. All right, Daniel, check this out. Uh, okay, I got your question in queued. Give me a hot second. Cool. So right here, Daniel, go to lightroom.adobe.com and this they have the Lightroom plus Photoshop package. Here's the plan. Okay, it comes with both for a simple low price of $10. Oh, scratch that. $10 for Lightroom, $20 for both. Okay. So it depends what you need, but everything you saw me edit today has all been Lightroom Classic CC. Okay, specifically Classic CC. All right. Um, so I hope that helps. Boom. Make sure you go check that out. Lightroom.adobe.com. All right. Looks like we have another question, but I just want to get this window open. Boom. And I'm like becoming a StreamYard freaking ninja over here. All right, Danielle has another question. Oh wait. Here we go. We got a few cool. I'm working with iPhone now. Oh, okay, I got that one. We did that. Excuse me. And what's your impressions on the Canon R7 to R10? Well, Canon has been killing it this past year with all their cameras. Oh, between the R7 and R10, I think I would do the R7. I believe. Hold on. Let me. I think that's the one that's cool. Yeah, I would do the R7 personally. Okay.
Isn't the R10 like a crop sensor?
Yeah, the R7 is the hold on, let me pull it up cuz I'm not as familiar with Canon as I am. Well, this one has this oh yeah, CMOS sensor, blah 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 blah, 30 frames a second, 4K at 60, 32 megapixel. Yeah, the R7's the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with the R7. Um and I think I explained this earlier, Daniel. It's best to, like, if you have the budget or the patience to get the budget, get the camera that is gonna stay with you longer before you grow out of it. And that's what happened when I got my D3100 from Nikon. Remember we talked about that, Derek? That's what we on our live stream. I got the cheapest camera that I can get right now, and then like 6 months, my skills outgrew the camera, and that meant it was time for me to get a better camera. It would have been better for me to take that money, wait a little bit longer, then get the camera I should have started with, like a D7000 or something like that. So I implore you, go with the one that has, go with the seven. It's gonna do you better justice depending on the circumstances and conditions that you're gonna be shooting in. It's gonna stick with you longer, giving you more value in the long run, and the lenses choices are going to be better. You're dealing with full frame, versus the crop sensor. There, Your shallow depth of field is better. Lower light performance is going to be better. So I recommend the R7 just for more professional use, especially if you're shooting indoor for your real estate, because guess what? Lighting is going to be an issue. So having that sensor is good, full frame sensor is going to allow you to produce cleaner images and better performance in low light. Okay, so Derek, feel free if you want to jump in.
I'd say check out some third-party lenses.
That too, but with the RF, not a whole lot.
Those those lenses are pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, but they don't. Canon. I'm not sure if Tamron does. Maybe Tamron. But either way, the
Sigma,
point is the point is the camera body, right?
right?
So get that camera body. Deal with the lenses later. don't go don't go backwards. Like I would do crop if I was doing birding, some sports, and you want to get into sport photography, wildlife, and you need that extra reach, what the crop sensor will give you, right? But
And
like
speed.
yeah, and the speed because it's a small sensor. But overall, with this giving you 30 frames, like how much more do you need? They record film. They record your favorite films at 24 frames a second. So if you got 30, you're pretty good to go.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So with that said, I hope that helps you out. Oh, here we go. I was hoping you said that because everything you're saying is what I've researched. Well, there you go, brother. I'm not lying to you. You know that if I'm lying, I'm dying. But I'm just want you to be able to miss the mistakes I unfortunately paid for, okay? With my pocket. And I've made plenty, brother. I've made plenty, all right? So go ahead, spend that extra 1,000. Don't even, if you have the money, don't even look at it. Just spend it, enjoy it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. You'll have the features you want. And if you don't know how to use it, you'll eventually learn to how to use it. But sometimes with the lesser models, then you realize you want that particular feature that you could have gotten in the next level. And Canon is notorious for uh trying to avoid cannibalization across their product line, meaning they will withhold features purposely for their top tier cameras and leave them out on purpose on the lower tier in order for you to obviously buy that top tier, and so that you do not buy the cheaper one instead of the more expensive one. So
That's like
that's why
Fuji.
Fuji does it too. There you go. But Canon is, I know Canon for sure. So with that said, get the better one. Spend the extra 1,000. Okay. Anywho, oh, he came back. Boom. No, don't die. No, I'm praying not to, brother. I'm doing vitamins. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing everything I can to stay out here. Okay. I want to try to help everyone, keep everyone inspired, keep you going, and and again, and hopefully turn your passion into profit. At least try to inspire you. That's what this is all about. Okay. It really is. Um,
I think the Canon comes with a kit 24 to 105.
the 24 to 105. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? Oh, it's probably. Hold on, let me check. I just pulled it up too. Why does it have this lens on there? 18 to 150.
Ugh. Was it f5.6?
Hold on, brother. I'm trying to see what this thing comes with. Oh, no, I see a different lens on there. Oh, excuse me. Correction. I'm an idiot. See, I don't know Canon as well as I do these other systems. This one is crop sensor too, but I think I'd rather. I just like the specs on this one. I'll just do the R7. Daniel. Correction. Okay, that's my bad. Here, let me. I think he has this, but I'm gonna send it. Oh shoot, I can't send it to him. That was my bad. I was doing a lot of shit talking. Oh, okay. Yes, I look forward to learning more about the industry. Oh, thank you. And thank you. Yes, Derek is his name. Who would have thought? That is his actual name. It's not a spy name. you know. Um, let me see. Let me look up. Let me see if I can do it. I'm on B and H right now. Let me see if it let. I'm gonna pull up a second window for Canon R10, so I could really look at this. But I could already tell off top. Oh hell to the no. Yeah, go with the R7. Don't even look. It's not even a question. So you have 23 frames a second versus the 30, 15 mechanical, 24 megapixel versus 32, right? Yeah, it's not even a question. 4K at 60 frames, 4K at 30 frames. If you use the R10, it's 4K at 60. Both APS-C, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you better get that R7 and don't even tell me if you got anything else, okay, Daniel? All
It
right, don't
seems
even.
like they
I'm looking to
took.
get that particular model maybe used if I can grab one. Oh, well, that might be a little tough. It just came out this year and everybody likes it. So, but
It seemed
Mazel
like they took
Mazel Tov,
the
huh?
T6 or T7 and turned it into the the R10s and the R7.
Yeah, the R7 I thought was like what was there? Oh shit, I'm trying to remember the DSLR version. That was like everybody liked it for sports. The D70. I want to. Oh, shit, I don't know Canon that well, but um, dang it, and they had the Mark IIs. I
They
totally
come up
forgot.
with so many
But it,
cameras, man.
but that one is supposed to be like your entry level into like sports photography and as well as stuff like that. Now, if you, I'm not sure what your budget is, Daniel, but hell, I go to straight to full frame. I am not playing. Like let me see here. I'm gonna go like this. Boom. I'm on B&H, everyone. Oh yeah, I think it was supposed to be like the replaceable for the 6D Mark II. You know what I mean? Like the mirrorless version of that camera.
Hmm.
That's what I believe. But again, I'm not a Canon head, so feel free to hate me and post a comment, whatever. Um, but the mirrorless was the one. Oh, the R6s Mark II. Yeah, those everybody loved those. And let me see. I'm just trying to compare the two, see which one would be better for him.
Yeah, the R6
Yeah, the
Mark
R.
II
Yeah, the
is a nice
R6.
one.
Yeah, the R6 Mark II. Isn't that the one Alyssa has? Could have sworn she has that.
I thought she had a 5.
Oh, okay. The R5. Let me see how much the R5 is. I'm not sure.
It's like 45 megapixels.
Oh, okay. You might want to look at the R6 Mark II or the R6 right now is at $2,000. It's literally $200 more and you get a full frame.
Hmm.
Okay.
And a good kit lens.
And a good kit lens, right? I think I'm looking at the oh, that's with body alone I'm looking at. The R6 Mark II, 24 to 105, f4 to 7, 2700. That's the latest version. 24 megapixel, full frame, okay? 4K at 60 frames, 10 bit, C log, external 6K. That means if you have like an Atomos or something, you can do 6K ProRes RAW. Amazing. 12 frames at mechanical, 40 frames electronic shutter speed. That's crazy. And we already know Canon with their autofocus is pretty damn dope.
Yeah, that's what I was
So,
gonna say. They got
so if
the
you
latest system.
exactly, I'd probably this one looks pretty dope. Like if you don't need the 45 megapixel, the R6 is the money. You know, that might be a killer right there. Now this
Yeah.
one's a little bit more. It's 1,000 on top of 1,000. So I don't know what to tell you. But hold on, he's got somewhere. I like the R7 for its stable. Yes, don't not hold on. If you can hold on, I gotta have something for this one. Okay. Oh no, wrong one. Okay. Do not get a mirrorless camera today, 2023, without stabilization. I repeat, Do not get any mirrorless camera today on the market without stabilization.
Why?
That's crazy talk.
Why?
Okay, okay, no. Oh shoot, here we go. I already know someone I'm talking to. Because you're paying for all the modern technology and R&D that these companies are putting out. There is such a huge benefit to being able to have 7 to 8 stops worth of stabilization in almost every camera right now. Uh, and especially that you could have dual IS, like with Panasonic and every other camera brand, you use their native lens and it has a stabilization. You're getting even more, another half to a full stop of extra handheld ability. So if you're doing night photography and you just want to walk around and still get clean shots without having to boost up the ISO through the roof. I mean, there's so many great reasons why to make sure that you have such a basic feature. It's a basic feature. It's not even like, oh, I got to pay extra for that. No, damn it, don't do it. Okay, that's my rant of the day. You better make sure it has stabilization, Daniel.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bunch of,
exactly.
you
Get the
know, talk
RX.
about
Uh huh.
um, whether it actually is useful or
Well,
not, because
okay.
people
He's shooting
are
video too.
purists.
Hold on, listen. He's shooting
Mhm.
video too.
Oh, okay.
You see, remember he said real estate as well as videography. You
Mhm.
better. Matter of fact, I will show up. I don't care what the closest bush to the store that you're walking out of with that camera with no damn stabilization and smack it out of your hand. Okay? You better. Especially if you're doing some video, you're doing handheld, some walkthrough, whatever it is you're doing, man, you better get it. I'm telling you, it saved my life way more than it has not. All right. So only time I ever turned it off was for like maybe if it interferes, the stabilization interferes with the gimbal stabilization of the Ronin. That's like the only time. Okay. Oh, so you're looking at the yes, the R6 Mark II personally would be the best route because you have full frame, everything I explained earlier. So I apologize. If you don't care about full frame, just want a great camera and you're looking between the R7 and R10, I would do the R7 because of what I explained. Okay. I mean, not explained, because of all the specs. It just looks better. It's faster and everything else. All right. But again, from the R7 to the R6 Mark II, it's another thousand right there. You're at 3,000, you know? But it's easy for me to say. I have a Z9 and Derek and I, we just, we decide to, wear white t-shirts if we have to for a few months to make these cameras work, you know? But if you're able to, then go hard or go home. You'll keep the camera longer. And plus you'll have it retains its value more when you want to resell it. I was able to sell my D850 to get into the Z9 and still get a decent amount because the camera's still valuable. Could I have done that with a D3100? Hell no. That's why I gave it to my daughter. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to think of those things too, not just what it could do for you today, but can you grow with it? And then also, what's the resale value of it potentially in the future? All right. And you're going to get better value with the R6 Mark II versus the R10, right? Because naturally, those who are looking to buy used gear later on are more than likely looking to level up but buy new gear. Like, oh, if I could find a full frame, my first full frame used, and then here you are ready to go to the R5 later and you sell your R6 Mark II, you're going to, that's a potential customer that more than likely will buy your used camera at relatively a good price. All right. And when you do, keep your box. People actually want the box. Keep the box. Okay. If you're selling it personally, keep the box. Keep all the crap that's in it. Just put it away, and they'll actually pay you more if you have the box. I don't know what it is, but they just go crazy about the box.
It's something about, like, you take care of your equipment. So you keep the
Yeah.
box, you know that you're gonna put it back in the bag. You're gonna put it back in there properly. It's almost like
Yeah,
you got new gear.
totally, totally. I think it's all of that. I think it's like subliminally like, oh, he took care of it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what to say. So, but keep the box, man. Keep the box because we all are gonna upgrade eventually. So it's good to know. And also, if you bring it to a camera store, they at least want the front and the rear cap, right? The front lens, the lens cap, and then the rear cap. So, and the pouch.
I lose those all the time.
But the pouch that comes with it in the box, they actually would like that. That adds an extra little something when you bring it into the store to get it appraised. Right? What's that used shoot that everybody use KEH?
Mm-hmm.
There's always an option for like pouch. you know? So I'm just saying keep all that crap, man. Like it helps. Um, but anyway, those are just some tips, Daniel. I hope that helps. But yes, the R6 Mark II, I'm looking at the stats. I'm looking at it right here. It looks pretty sweet, and it looks pretty good. Okay. I like it. Canon's doing some great stuff. Dual you have dual card slots, awesome. The 24 to 105 comes with it, solid. Um, Sensor shift, 5 axis image stabilization. Canon always had really good autofocus, but this one really does. Yeah, this one's legit. This is a great way to go. And eventually, you want to get like a faster prime lens, maybe for your real estate stuff, just so you have something super wide. Maybe I forgot what third party makes RF lenses. I thought Tamron. No, Tamron did. I could have sworn they did
I think Rokinon makes them.
for RF.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So maybe them. But either way, that would be the only things I would recommend. You need some fast glass so you don't have to keep raising the ISO while you're in someone's kitchen shooting for their real estate. Because oftentimes those lights are built for aesthetic, not for your damn camera to take awesome pictures. You know what I mean? So yeah, get those primes. That's why I have 1.4s and a 51 too, just for those particular occasions. Um,
I gotta save up to get mine.
You gotta save it to get yours. Anybody on YouTube, please smash that like. I really appreciate it. Okay. Let me just do my little commercial spiel here, folks. I'm sorry, everybody. Um, just like I said earlier, whoops. Just I have several portrait photography workshops. Okay, and that are coming up. They are on I have 4 of them actually. I have 4 of them already planned on my website. You can check it out. It's very, very easy to go check out. Matter of fact, because I'm so nice, I'm gonna pull them up for you. How about that? Who would have thought? I'm a nice guy. Um, Boom, bada bang. Here we go. Okay, you just click workshops on my website, and it'll bring you right to here. And then um, you could go scroll down and you can see all the workshops I have already planned. These are all ready to go. If you register to any of my portrait photography workshops right now, they're all on a discount. Any of the studio stuff, intro to indoor and studio flash photography, exploring beauty photography, and photographing men, the male photography workshop are all only 5 slots for each one. So you want to get in. You can reserve it now at a discount. Just go to my website. All you gotta do is go to robertsilverphotography.com, just like so. Okay. And when you're here, you click on workshops, bam, and it brings you right here. Okay. You could join a newsletter if you feel like it. Go down here, and then you just register to whichever one. You can check out whichever one, see the details, but they're all on an early bird discount. And then the natural light photography one is the one I'm gonna have 10, maybe even more people. If I get over 10, I'm gonna hire I'm gonna get a bunch of models for this one. So that will be at Botanical Gardens in San Francisco in August. But you could pre-register, get it while it's hot, get the discount on. All right. And then you can see some of the photos, my stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So that is that. That is my commercial spiel, everybody. Okay. Oh, and of course, duh, make sure you go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Robert Hill Photog. You know what I'm saying? And because I like to show some love, hey, Derek, hold on, brother. Why don't you tell people where you're at? How about that?
Well, thank you, sir. You can find me at Derek Benton Photography
That's what's up.
on Instagram,
All right.
and you can go to my website at derekbentonphotography.com.
I'll be damned. You got a website too? Holy cow, man. I can't believe you're on
It's
fire.
essential.
That's what's up. You better believe it. All right. Um, hold on. We got a comment coming through. Our man Daniel, yet again, thank you so much for your activity and your engagement. Really appreciate it. I'll look into the R6 Mark II. I have a camera shop in California I've shot with in the past years, Max Star cameras. Yes, go check them out. Obviously, they know more particulars than I do because I'm not like a serious Canon expert. But from what I could tell, the R6 Mark II would be an awesome camera. And most importantly, is you're getting into the full frame game, and that'll be able to help you out better with the low light performance. But the R6 Mark II has all the latest technology and Canon's R&D put into it. So you're gonna get the autofocus performance. You're gonna get the frame rate. You're gonna get a lot of things that you need, and of course your stabilization, like you said, especially dealing with lower light, challenging lighting conditions, and if you're shooting video. But go check them out, and then let me know what you think at the end of the day. What was your decision? Because I'm curious now. Let me know what you feel is going to work best for you. But it's always been better to just invest and go hard with the best camera you can, and then you just worry about photography after that. But that's just my name of the game. I don't care if your best camera is your cell phone. Spend more time shooting. Um, you doing a live stream this week? Yes, I am. Tomorrow, I will be doing Marketing Monday. Okay, Marketing Monday is tomorrow. That's what I'll be talking about. Helping photographers turn their passion into profit. This is where I share content marketing tips, tricks, and advice for you photographers to implement for yourself to create more business, right? I love photography, but I like making money too, okay? So make sure you check out that right there. Let me see if I have a Marketing Monday little video for y'all, okay? Because you guys sound like you need to hear it, okay? It sounds like you really need to hear it. All right, there we go. Look at this. I'm doing stuff on the fly for everyone. I can't believe I'm doing it. Okay. Oh, wait, that's the workshop. Marketing Monday. Okay, it's in my old folder. Marketing Monday. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's loading. Maybe this will help. I don't know. Okay, but it helped you to explain Marketing Monday. I'll be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Daniel. Okay, and for those that don't know what Marketing Monday is and why they should be tuning in, okay, and you should be if you're trying to actually make a living off of this, or at least a great serious side hustle, this is why you should be watching Marketing Monday.
Hi, Robert Silver here, and I have a question. Have you been struggling with attracting clients? What about ways to scale and grow your business? Or have you been conflicted with how to use the latest social media apps and trends to grow your audience and influence? Marketing Monday is about helping photographers and any other business really to increase their digital presence with little to no cost by leveraging social media and other creative tools available on the market, as well as keeping you updated on all the latest digital marketing trends happening today. Tune in with me every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my YouTube channel for strategies, techniques, tips, and advice on how to help build your brand online.
And there you go. So yes, correction. I'll see you at 8 p.m. I'm so busy for I need an assistant to help my assistant. But nonetheless, that is Marketing Monday. Make sure you tune in. As I said, go to my website, Robert Silver Photography, for upcoming live shows, live photo shoots. And also for Let's Talk Photography, where folks like myself, Derek, and whoever else jumps on, and we just talk shit about photography. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot to talk about. And Derek gave me another topic to talk about. So there you go. With that said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, oh, okay. I already answered all the. I see all the comments. I see. I already got them all. Okay. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Oh, smash that like button, people. Is everybody's fingers okay? I just want to make sure we're good. But smash that like button, please. Help me out. Okay. I don't know why I don't see any. I got all these comments, but yet, I'm busy here talking for 2.5 hours. It's a lot, almost 3 hours for you
Is it
guys.
already?
Man, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes. You believe that?
Wow.
That went by pretty quick, didn't it?
It did.
Imagine if I had like something to eat and a coffee, we would have kept this puppy going.
That's how it is when you're editing.
Really, really. Oh, let me just cool. Let me take this thing off. Stop this screen. I just want to show people one last time before I get the hell out of Dodge here. And cool. This live stream is pretty badass. I just got to make sure this connection stays strong. It gets me scared. I get scared using it sometimes. Okay. So I just want to show you one last time the set of photos of Sandra. You can check out this full photo shoot I did with her on my YouTube channel. Just look up live photo shoots in the playlist and you can see it there. And I shot using the Nikon Z9. So here's the first image. Second image, and I'm not completely done. I'm gonna have to bring it to Photoshop, so don't start getting at me in the comment section. Okay, but this is the first draft, right? And you can see the before is on the right. I mean on the left, excuse me, and the after is on the right. It does say left and right, right? I'm sure it does. I mean before and after. Here we go. This one, and then the last but not least, here we go. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns, you better let me know what they are. I'd appreciate it. Okay, Derek, thank you so much for hanging out for 3 hours. Damn, that's pretty strong.
I appreciate you for having me.
Dude, it doesn't even feel like 3 hours went by that quick. It really did, and I'm actually very shocked how fast the time went. So I gotta kind of get a grip on this madness. How thankfully I had nothing else to do but to hang out with everybody here.
Set a timer.
Daniel says, looks like had no kids. Yeah, looks like you had no kids. I know, it's crazy how good she looks. But she'll be at one of the workshops. I think she'll be doing the beauty photography workshop. So if you want to come check out Sandra. Right, make sure you there she is there, sign up for that beauty photography workshop. You come down, come work with her, and she's super nice, super chill, super professional, right? So you don't want to miss that out. Right now it's all on discount, so make sure you go ahead and check that out, like I said. All right, what else is there? I think that's really basically it, huh? Jeez. All right, Derek. I guess I'll see you soon enough, brother.
For sure, man. We got to talk.
Yes, sir. You know we do. All right, man. Hey, thanks for the support. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I am Robert Silver. And until next time, keep shooting, stay creative. Thank you for watching.